Max Oliva stepped into the role of Chief Executive Officer of McDonald's in South Africa at a defining moment for one of the world's most iconic brands, bringing more than 3 decades of senior leadership experience in retail and supply chain management.
So former President of Ethiopia, Ms. Zwide, current Minister in the Presidency, Minister Ntshavheni, Mrs. Methel and your team, distinguished guests, a very good morning to you. Leaders, partners, and most importantly, the remarkable women gathered here today, it is truly an honor to stand before you as we open the 2026 Forbes Women African Leading Women Summit. It's an honor for McDonald's to be here and to partner with you, and we look to continue this going forward. I'd like to begin by congratulating Forbes Africa for once again creating a platform that not only celebrates leadership, but also challenges us to think more deeply about the future we are building across our continent. This year's theme, the vision, voice, and victories of Her Africa, captures something profound at this moment in time. Across Africa, we are witnessing a powerful shift, one where women are not only participating in the economy, but shaping its direction, influencing its priorities, and redefining what leadership looks like. As CEO of McDonald's South Africa, I have the privilege of witnessing leadership in action across the length and breadth of our country, from our restaurant teams to our franchisee owners, from community initiatives to executive leadership. I see how women are driving transformation, resilience, and growth. And I can say with confidence that some of the most impactful leadership in the world today is happening right here in Africa, and many of those leaders are women. The theme of the summit speaks to 3 powerful pillars or initiatives. Her voice. Across boardrooms, policy platforms, and communities, women's voices are shaping decisions that affect industries, economies, and lives. They are driving innovation, advocating for fairness, and strengthening the social fabric of our societies. The voice of African women is bold, it's authentic, and it's unapologetic. Her vision. Leadership today is not simply about growth for growth's sake. The women leading across our continent are redefining what growth means. It is growth that is inclusive, growth that creates opportunity, growth that considers sustainability and long-term impact. It is leadership that asks not only how far can we go, but also who are we bringing with us. And then there are her victories, victories that extend far beyond individual success, because every ceiling shattered becomes a doorway for somebody else. Every barrier broken becomes a bridge for the next generation. These victories ripple outward into families, into communities, and into economies. At McDonald's South Africa, we see this ripple effect very clearly. Today, women make up over 60% of our workforce, 64% of our restaurant managers, and 10% of our owner-operators. And there's still work to be done. Across our broader leadership structure, women hold approximately 40% of all leadership roles. In my executive team, a low 10%. I've been challenged on that previously, and we're working very hard to correct that. And this time next year, we'll have an update on those numbers. These numbers matter, not simply as a statistic, but as proof that progress is possible when opportunity and intentional systems come together. But numbers alone do not create sustainable change. Progress requires structures. It requires mentorship. It requires accountability. And that is why we have established initiatives such as the Women Leadership and Network within our organization. It's an internal platform designed to strengthen the mentorship, elevate leadership visibility, and create spaces for peer engagement. It is one of the ways we translate ambition into action. Because when organizations invest in women, they are not making a symbolic gesture. They are strengthening their businesses. The data consistently tells us that diverse leadership teams produce stronger governance, more effective problem solving, and greater innovation. Simply put, when women lead, organizations perform better. But beyond the data lies something even more powerful, the story of our continent. We reflect on our history of South Africa and Africa more broadly. We know that women have always been at the center of resilience and reform. From community activism to economic participation, from education to entrepreneurship, women have been architects of progress across generations. My personal story is credit to my mother, Heather, a single mother who sacrificed much to ensure she brought up a man that would respect, support, and champion women in life. Women are truly rocks of resilience and strength, not only for businesses like ours, but for Africa and for the globe at large. And that is why gatherings like this summit are important and they matter. They do more than celebrate success, they create visibility, they amplify ideas. They connect leaders who are shaping industries and inspiring the next generation. But perhaps most importantly, they remind us that progress does not happen by accident. Progress requires intention. It requires leaders who are willing to mentor organizations that are willing to build pathways and institutions that are willing to hold themselves accountable to measurable advances, not just symbolic recognition. As business leaders, policy makers, and institutions, we share a collective responsibility to ensure that women's voices are heard, your visions are supported, and your victories are sustained. Because the truth is simple: when women rise, entire societies move forward. To every woman in this room and to every woman watching today, your leadership matters beyond measure. You are not only building companies, you are building ecosystems. You are not only advancing careers, you are advancing generations, and Africa's future depends on this. So as we begin this summit, may your voices grow louder, may your visions grow wider, and may your victories continue to inspire not only our beloved continent, but the world. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for allowing me to be part of this extraordinary moment, and thank you for allowing McDonald's to share a little bit of insight as to how we are intentionally moving forward to empower women in our society. Enjoy today, and take care. Thank you.